You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go.
It's Madden NFL 23, and coming up, we've got the Diablos field stretching tight end. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Diablos and the Bears under the lights on Monday night.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Tonight, it's a good Week 9 matchup here on a Monday night between the Chicago Bears and the Mexico City Diablos. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent.
First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their... They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Huntley to throw. Man open, and it's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Now the ball comes loose, and this will be scooped up by the defense. We know turnover margin always key, going to be really key in this. An opening drive turnover, that's huge.
It is, and you know something? There's one coach on every team that weighs in at the worst possible time, right? And this is bad. He just fumbled the football. Can't you just hear him right now? Son, you messed it up for everyone on that one. Messed up our offense, and now you put our defense in a bad spot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. For these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for this sweep back here at home. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hill. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Hill. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. On 1st down, it's Hill. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Diablos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. Bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Huntley. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's going the other way. Room here to run.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling? And it's caught. Touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. from 13 yards out. And the Diablos are able to to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 7 catches, 110 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running left, Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Huntley. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Huntley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Huntley. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Operating from the gun. Huntley. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the play. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyler Huntley punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can...
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hill on first down. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On to the second quarter, Mexico City in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. There's Hill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Diablos go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Huntley's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On 2nd and 10, Hill. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Hill. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. Hill's throw complete there to Smith. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Throwing again is Hill. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Hill now to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now Hill on 3rd and goal. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. On 4th down, Hill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Diablos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Huntley. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Huntley to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing on 1st down. Huntley to the right side, complete to Thomas. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Looking to throw. Huntley. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Goes right back to Smith again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And now to Common's side, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career. 15
yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. To throw on 2nd down. Huntley. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Huntley. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have the Bears' 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. On 1st down, Huntley. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Touchdown Bears! Dalton Schultz as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have come to halftime, and what past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back to throw. Hill. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on second and long. Hill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
They still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw on second and 10, Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Hill. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And again, it's Hill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Hill. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Diablos take a 3-touchdown lead. Two-point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Huntley. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
To throw, Huntley. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On second down, Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. To the 36-yard line, stop there. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Back to Montgomery on second down. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Huntley. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pill. Offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Hill looking to throw on first. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To the air again. Hill. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Back now in Mexico City. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hill. Is caught, and they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Hill. Being chased, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Diablos are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Onto the field now come the Bears. Remember, they have won 3 straight. Beginning to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. It's Xavier Collins who got in there to get the sack. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Running for it, Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Throwing on first down. Huntley. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. To throw on second down. Huntley. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They need to lock in the back. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Looking to throw on second down. Huntley. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Huntley. Steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. To throw on second down. Huntley looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Back to throw again. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Huntley to throw. Touchdown, Bears! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And its defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
First down, it's Hill. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Diablos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that we made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On first down, Huntley. That's caught again by Schultz. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Off-play action. Huntley toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Looking to throw. Huntley. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Hill now to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The partner under the lights in prime time. This offense, they gave the nation quite a show.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Here to make a scene